To edit a dashboard, first open it by clicking it in the object tree. Then right-click it and select Edit Mode. The first thing we should do is set up the root container. It is already set for vertical, so I'll just change the title. We won't need a subtitle, so I'll get rid of it. To save time later, we should give a little thought to how we want to lay this dashboard out. First, let's add a horizontal container that we can add some gadgets to. Select the horizontal container with no header. Now we can add some gadgets that will line up horizontally. Within this horizontal container, let's add another container that will stack gadgets vertically. The vertical container with no header will work nicely. Let's start adding some gadgets. We'll start with the temperature for Area 1. Select the Value Display gadget. And we can also grab the Area 1 set point and add it below the temperature. A horizontal slider is what we need for this. Let's take a quick look at it. We really should get rid of some of these borders. This is done by editing the container or gadget, going to the Appearance tab, and turning off Show Border. Removing some of the borders will give it a cleaner, less cluttered look. To duplicate these gadgets for Area 2, make sure the parent container of the Area 1 gadgets is selected, then click the Copy button. Next, select the parent container of the container we just copied and click Paste. We will need to drag the Area 2 properties to the newly created gadgets, overwriting the Area 1 properties that were already in the list. Now let's take a look at the changes. That looks fine, so let's go back to Edit Mode and add something else. A useful thing to have on this screen would be the schedule for this building. We'll need to drag the schedule object from the tree and drop it between the Area 1 and Area 2 containers. Select the Schedule View gadget and then see what it looks like. We now have a fully functional schedule inside of our dashboard, but it could stand to be a bit taller. That can be easily fixed by changing the schedule height property of the gadget. One more thing that would be helpful on this dashboard is a panel with gauges to show some of the air temperatures. Let's add another horizontal container to the bottom of the dashboard. Now we can start dropping our temperature objects in to the new container. The Supply Air Temperature would be a good choice for this panel. Since we'll have several of these temperatures, I'll select the Arc Gauge. Next, the Return Air Temperature. Note that by holding down the Control key when I drop the object, it will automatically use the last gadget I selected. Finally, let's add the outside air temperature and take another look. It looks good, but the outside air temperature does not need to have range limits. I'll just turn the range limits off, and then we can take a look at our finished dashboard.